Chicks, and I am here to record my January book haul. Now, on this book haul, I kind of made a big mistake, and I threw away the receipt of the first time I went to Joseph Beth this month, so I'm not 100% sure if I got all these books this month or if they were books that I got before. But if they are books that I got before, just ignore it, and just a cool little shout out to that book, right? I also look terrible, and my background is really messy. Me and Josh are getting ready to move out soon, so we are trying to get things packed up, get things organized, so my room is a mess, and I've been reading like hardly any. We're very busy, and if you can hear Stacy and my mom downstairs in the background, they're trying to do this stupid thing. They have these little bobble dolls, and they're trying to get them to bobble like do 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 do, and they've been down there for like a half hour just staring at these things trying to get them to bobble right. But you're not here to listen to me ramble. Let's get started with the books. One of the first books that I got was Legend, and this is by Marie Lu. I got this at Joseph Beth. It came with a cool little card. I guess she stopped by and visited and left a bunch of little cards and stuff. This is a dystopian novel. What it is about is the country is split into two different halves, the Republic and the colonies. And there is this rich girl from the Republic and a poor criminal from the colonies, and they meet through unfortunate circumstances and have to work together, and eventually I'm pretty sure they probably fall in love and all that stuff. But I haven't checked this out yet, but the person at the bookstore said it was really good, so I'm really looking forward to it. The next book I got is called Darker Still, and this is by Leanna Renee Hieber. I don't really know how to say that name. But this is an autographed copy. I got it at Joseph Beth. Sometimes they have authors come there, and when they do, and they have them autograph a bunch of extra books and leave them out for sale. So I grabbed an autographed copy. What it is about is this girl. Somehow she comes across this painting, and she's so intrigued by this painting. It seems so real to her, and eventually she finds herself crossing over from our world into the world of the painting, and she has to save the man that's inside of it. And it sounds so good, and I cannot wait to read it. I've heard really good things about this from the people at Joseph Beth as well. The next book I got is the paperback version of Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld. If you guys watched Stacy's book haul, then she also got this book, but she got the hardback version. Mine still has all the cool pictures and everything in it and all that stuff. I'm really looking forward to this book. Basically, it's about these two enemies on an airship that fall in love. So if you want to hear more about it, I'm pretty sure Stacy gave a more in-depth discussion, but I don't have as in-depth of a synopsis as she does, and I haven't even picked it up yet. I've also heard really good things about this from reviews on YouTube, so I can't wait to check this out. Next book I got is Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead, and this is a spin-off series to another series, the Vampire Academy series. So I don't want to spoil because I was reading the synopsis and it does give huge spoilers to the Vampire Academy series. So read the Vampire Academy series before you read this, but this is a spin-off series about one of the characters in Vampire Academy, and I absolutely adored the Vampire Academy series, so I'm really looking forward to checking this one out and adoring and devouring another Rochelle Mead novel. The next thing I got is a book I'm really excited for. It's called A Monster Calls. I know you guys can see that. And it's by Patrick Ness, but it is inspired by an idea from Siobhan Dowd. I know I'm not saying that right. I guess Siobhan Dowd passed away from cancer, so Patrick Ness took over the story, and I think that's really awesome. But what this book is about is there's this monster that's like stalking this town. This boy has been having nightmares about a monster since his mother's been sick or something, and it looks really good. The book is made wonderfully. This is a really soft matte cover, which I love, and then you open it and you take the dust cover off, and it has this awesome cover, and then inside it has all kinds of cool stuff. Like it has those little drawings down there. The pages are all glossy like a graphic novel. I don't know if you guys can see that, how they're shiny, but they're not like as bad as a graphic novel is. And like here's a huge picture. But basically this book is about a struggle, or this boy named Connor's struggle with a monster, and it looks so good, and I cannot wait to check it out. I love books that are made well. It makes me want to read them all the more, and I cannot wait to check this out. The next book I got is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. This was a requested book from Katie at Katie's Book Blog, and I actually already read this book and really, really liked it. My review is going to be up next Wednesday. I had it recorded to put up this Wednesday, but then we remembered that it was haul week, so yeah. So I have this review to go up next Wednesday. I try to give a synopsis about it in there, but it's like nearly impossible to give without a synopsis without spoiling, so I'll let you guys go look this one up on your own. The next thing I got is The Neverending Story, and this is by Michael Ende. And I was so excited when I saw this because I don't know if any of you have ever heard of The Neverending Story, the movie, but I absolutely loved it when I was little. I still love the movies. Up to a certain point, I've only seen so many of them. But it's just, it was such a great story. The movie is about a boy who finds this book, and as he's reading this book, it's actually happening in real life. And he's reading about this boy who's trying to save this fantastic world. It's called Fantasia. Apparently in this it's called Fantastica. I'm not sure the differences, like if this is based off of the movie or if the movie is based off this book. I haven't done too much research about it, but either way, I'm so excited to read a novelized version of it. It's really awesome. It has pictures in it and everything, and I just love it. It's like so like easy to read, so easy to open. I just love it. I cannot wait to read this book. It's probably going to be one of the next ones that I pick up. Now the rest of the books that I got are all sequels, so I can't give too much about them, but I can give you as much as I can. But I don't want to spoil the first one by giving you what the sequel is about, and some of the first ones I haven't even read. I got The Lost Saint by Breda Spain. This is one of the books that I'm not sure if I bought this month or if I bought it at a different time. The sequel to The Dark Divine. I read The Dark Divine, and I liked it. I don't remember what I gave it, but I did like it. The next thing I got is the new House of Night novel, Destined, by PC and Kristen Cast. I'm currently reading the book before this one. I got this one for Christmas. This is actually the only book I got for Christmas because instead of getting a book card, I got a sewing machine, which is in that thing right there, so I can make stuff for my house when I move out. I got Destined by PC and Kristen Cast, and I don't know how I feel about this series. It's okay. It's not great. It's not like entrapping me anymore, but yeah, I guess you guys will hear more about that in my review. The next book I got is Wolfsbane by Andrea Kramer. This is the sequel to Nightshade. You guys, I really like Nightshade as a book, but I cannot stand these new covers. They're awful. They don't match my pretty Nightshade cover, and I'm just pretty upset. But they are well made. There's a large surface area to these books, and I like that about them. That's one plus about them, and the story is supposed to be really, really good. This is the second book in the series, and then the third one, Blood something or another, is supposed to be coming out soon. The next book I got is the first book in the Vampire Diaries The Return series. Now, if you guys watched our LJ Smith video, then you know that the Return series is the second series in the Vampire Diaries series. So basically, if you're just trying to get the Vampire Diaries series, this is the third book, but this is actually the first book in the Vampire Diaries Return series, and these are by LJ Smith. Also by LJ Smith, I got the third book in the Night World series. This series is basically about a bunch of mythical creatures living in this one world, and they're all companion novels, and it's a bind-up. It contains Huntress, Black Dawn, and Witchlight. The last book I purchased is Pretties by Scott Westerfeld. He also wrote Leviathan, so I thought that was pretty cool. I bought Uglies way before I started reviewing books, and I never picked it up. And for some reason, I just haven't picked these up. I guess since I didn't pick up Uglies, I wasn't really intrigued by these. But it was on sale. I wanted to get the old original cover since the Uglies copy I have is the original cover. Plus, I like original covers better than I do new covers. I have no idea for sure what this is about, and so I don't want to spoil it, and I don't want to read the back of it and spoil it for you guys or spoil it for me. But yeah, the second in the Uglies series by Scott Westerfeld. And the last book that I got is a book that I actually won in a contest on YouTube. It is Criers Cross by Lisa McMahon, and I won this from Bookishly Meliza. So thank you so much for sending this to me. Thanks for holding such an awesome contest. I actually almost bought this like a week before I won it, so I was really excited to see that I did win it and that I didn't already buy it. What the story is about is there are children going missing at this school, and this OCD girl finds messages in their desks, like scratched into their desks, that kind of help lead to what's happening to them. And it's a whole mystery, and I haven't read it, but it sounds really good, and I cannot wait to check it out. And thank you very much for sending this to me. Go check out her channel. She actually does really good reviews. So yeah, that is all I got in December for my books. Like I said, we've been trying to save to move out, we just got done paying for the wedding and all kinds of crazy stuff, so my budget is really tight, so I'm not buying too many books, and yeah. But I did start working out a system to where me and Stacey are going to start going once a month and spending a little bit of money and getting some books that we need to get. I'm Jessica with Chapter Chicks. This is my December book haul, and see ya. This chapter's for you.